Howdy y'all, and welcome back to another Rust investing video. Happy New Year to all of y'all out there, and I hope the holidays have treated you well. And Rust just reached its all-time player peak, which means there are a lot of new players out there, and that means a lot of new players are getting into Rust investing and buying item skins, which is good for us Rust investors as well. And so, if you are one of the new players, also, welcome to the game. As well, if you want to make a quick buck or two while playing your new Rust game, then you have come to the right place. The Christmas season is now over, so we are now back to the normal regular skins. However, I will be expecting some Chinese New Year skins to be released in the coming up weeks as Chinese New Year comes about. And in the near future, I am definitely looking forward to these, as they will probably be good investments, as I believe the Chinese player base in all games has been growing, especially for games on Steam, because I know CSGO has also been affected by this. But let me just jump right into my top picks for this week. My top pick for this week is the DroBlue hoodie and the DroBlue pants. The hoodie and pants tend to be one of the best purchases to turn a profit off of. A huge contributing factor to the profitability of the set as well is the fact that this set is very new and very unique. There are no other parts of the Doodle set out there, so this has the potential to be added onto as time goes on. So there could be a metal chest piece, guns, face masks, and other items like those, which will all contribute to these base 2 items of the set, the hoodie and the pants. And the hoodie and the pants tend to be the most expensive parts of a set as a whole, as everyone wants these to have the entire set and everyone wants to buy these more and more as more and more of the set is released. As when the guns come out, people want to start buying the hoodie and the pants more because they want the hoodie and pants to go along with the guns and chest pieces that can come out with this set. So now, if we preview the hoodie on the person, we can see that it's a very good base for almost any other set out there, due to being relatively blank and just being plain white. As well, it does blend in within the snow environment quite well, so it can contribute to making a good camouflage set, but the black may offset that. And another factor is that it kind of goes with the SpongeBob DroBlue. And so I'll just post a picture of DroBlue from the side, and as you can see, the pants and the hoodie were almost expired by this, as it is very similar to DroBlue from SpongeBob. This contributes to what I call the meme value of a skin. Meme value is the value the skin gets from being a meme. Sorry, I'm practically repeating myself, but more in depth, it's like the Brownie set. Brownies are a meme, and if we take a quick peek at the Brownie set, we can in fact see that it's very profitable. The more memeable an item skin is, the more profitable it will be as an investment, so it is an important thing to consider. Finally, overall, I do think this set will be very profitable, and it'd be a great purchase for the long term, and it'll be exciting to see the rest that could come off with just the beginning of the release of this set. My second pick for this week is going to be the No Mercy LR. As we have seen in the past, the No Mercy set has done extraordinarily well as profitable purchases. For example, if we take a look at the Steam community market, we can see that the prices of these previously released items, such as the No Mercy SAR and the No Mercy AK-47, have made this set be very profitable and are selling for much over what they were initially released as to be sold as on the Rust item store, and that people who have invested in these items have in fact turned a profit off the normal price of $2 for a weapon skin. As you can see, they've made at least $1 off of both of them, with the No Mercy SAR being $3.30, which is around $1 profit minus tax, and the No Mercy AK-47, which is around $1.50 minus tax. I'm just roughly estimating tax, so don't quote me on those profit margins, but they are very darn close to what they made off of. So this contributes to why I would buy the LR in the first place, because it's a good looking skin, and that fact that the set has a very good history. And another important to note to why this makes a good purchase is the fact that LR skins are not super heavily skinned altogether, and there is a limited amount of them. And due to the lesser amount of LR skins, people are much more likely to buy this individual skin when choosing an LR skin to buy. As well, people are going to want to buy the skin in order to complete the No Mercy collection, which is extremely popular, which in turn means profit. Popularity equals profit. That's basically the rundown of Rust item investing. Now, if we take a look at the workshop for this skin and see it within the game itself, we can see that it obviously goes extremely well with the No Mercy set. As well, the base colors of black and white allow it to go well with other sets besides the No Mercy set. And if there was one adjective I would use to describe this skin, it would definitely be sleek, as it's not too flashy, and it's certainly not dull either, but comes in between to be a very good looking skin altogether. And altogether, I do in fact think that this skin will end up being a great investment in the long run due to all of these factors. My third pick for this week is going to be the Bull Rage door. And although sheet metal doors are heavily skinned items, I do think this is very unique from the others with its appearance, and with that, we'll be going straight into viewing this in game. There are no other bull skins out there, and it is a typical price of $1.49. So if we take a deep look at it, the first thing that I see in it is the Chicago Bulls, which is a pretty well-known NBA basketball team due to them having the best NBA player ever on it, and the most well-known by far, which is Michael Jordan. And if you haven't heard of them, there's a whole brand around him, and he's pretty popular. But a lot of y'all may not be from the US, so you may not have no clue. And this, in turn, is a major factor when considering this, because it could be super profitable due to people being like, oh, Bulls, let me buy it. But then again, it's just limited to one nationality in my mind, because I don't think the NBA is entirely that global. But I could be different, and this could end up skyrocketing as an investment because of it. And as well, if we just take a look at it from the workshop view, we can see that there is a lot of detail within the skin, especially with the skulls. You can even see the outlines of their teeth and everything, it's also like a vibrant red, which people may or may not be attracted to, as people tend to be attracted to very vibrant skins. And all this comes together to make it a very attractive purchase for me to turn a profit off of. So now, let's take a look at the other items. If we take a look at the Morganite Rock, as we can see, it is a pretty detailed rock overall. But rocks have a lot of saturation when it comes down to the amount of skins available for it. There are a lot of rock skins out there, so that brings down the price altogether for the rock skin, and that's why I didn't pick it as one of my top picks for purchasing this week. And in all honesty, it really does not look that great in my opinion. Just looking at these pictures and looking at the in-game pictures, it doesn't look that great. There is some glimmer in the rock itself, which is pretty cool in the sunlight, but that's in direct sunlight. As soon as you take it out of direct sunlight, like with a lot of other items, it really does not show up as well as one would think it does. And it's just kind of bland. Like, that picture is not appealing in its first place. But if you look at it, it's just pretty bland when you look at it actually in game. There's a glare just from the sun, but if you see that it's only from the angle the sun is at, so it's really not that much of a sparkle at all. It's mostly just already put in the game tint. And since it does not look the absolute best, and there's oversaturation of rock skins, all these combine to make it a so-so investment, and overall not a very good investment in my mind, or a good purchase to make if you're trying to turn a profit off of. Next we have the Metal Beast Python. The Metal Beast Python is actually a pretty good looking skin, and I do think it looks pretty cool, but from time has told that pythons do not make good investments and do not tend to turn that big of a profit off of compared to a lot of other options you have out there. I mean, granted, it does look cool, it's very detailed, and it kind of goes with, there was this M249 skin, I forgot what it was called, but I'll post a picture of it right here onto the screen for y'all, but it's like the Buzz Shark or Buzzsaw or something like that, and it's M249, and it's green, and it has the similar, whatchamacallit on it, the similar teeth on it, so it could be aligned with that, but the color scheme doesn't necessarily match, and that's about all that has going for it. But I do think it looks really cool, and if you want to buy it for yourself, I definitely would just buy it to keep as an item, but I wouldn't really expect to make that much of a profit off of it due to pythons not being very good investments. Next, we have the Wolf Den wooden door. Overall, the skin is pretty detailed, and if we take a look at it in-game, we can definitely see the detail of the skin. But it is very, very, very bland in my opinion. bland skins don't tend to do that outstanding in my mind when it comes to investing, because the vibrant skins such as the glowing skins and other skins like that tend to do much better when being invested in than when it comes to boring bland skins. And like, it's really not worth this, because you can also go find better looking doors out there rather than this skin. And there are a lot of other better looking doors out there. Like, the detail is there. I do give it credit for having a lot of detail, but if you really want a good looking door, I would definitely peep the Steam community market, because it just looks better in my opinion. And although it's black and kind of emo, I guess, I don't think that's much of a sell, because a lot of the Rust community is just a bunch of 15-year-old kids, and they aren't necessarily emo. They're more like toxic memers, if you catch my drift. And a lot of y'all who have played Rust for a long time will definitely have experience with that. So in my mind, I don't think this will be a very good investment because of the dullness of the skin, but it could maybe pay off if there's a really, really low saturation of it, but I don't think it would be that great of an investment in my mind. And finally, we have the tooth knife. The tooth knife is pretty cool because it's made out, as you can see, there are teeth in it, and it could be like human teeth. So I guess if you're a cannibal, a practicing cannibal within the game of Rust, this would definitely be an appealing skin for you, because you just rip those human teeth straight out of a human skull and put it on your knife. Yet somehow this skin is still made of metal. Yeah. But anyways, it does have detail on it, and I do think it could pay off in the long run, because people won't necessarily see its value right now when it comes out, because it is kind of bland. And the fact that he just put it in a desert environment doesn't really suit me either. Like, it could have been much better showcased in pictures, and then when people see this and they want to purchase this, they'll be like, oh, this skin doesn't look that great. So I really don't think saturation for this item will be that high in the first place. So that is one plus for it. But the dullness of the skin and like the kind of out of place the teeth are due to it being a metal skin but not being very vibrant, and once again it's a dull skin, and hand in hand with the wolf den door, dull skins just don't do that well in my opinion. I really do think that the vibrant skins are really the best investments out there, so that then again contributes to why I don't think the tooth knife will be that great of a purchase to try and make a profit off of. So there's a rundown on my top 3 picks for this week and the rest of the item skins for this week. So thank you to all y'all for watching the video, and if you made it this far, thank you. I truly appreciate you watching all of the video. And if you want to come on by to my Discord, it will be in the comments below. We can discuss investing, the Rust item market as a whole, or any really investing topic at all, or any topic at all really, because I'm down to talk about anything except for my personal life. I don't think y'all need to know that or care for it. But anyways, I'm always open to have a discussion with y'all, so just feel free to hit me up. So thank you to all of y'all again. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if it helped you out or you just simply enjoyed it. But thank you once again. Good luck on your investments. Sincerely, DroBlue.